Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. It's thatastrowitch. Today's reading is going to be more like channeled message that you need to hear right now. So I have a couple decks sitting around here already shuffled and all that. We're going to start by getting 3 cards to represent each of the piles. So one for each, and then it's going to be a stone. So this will kind of like represent the energy for each of the messages. If you're drawn to both, like trust your intuition, both or all or just one pile, whichever, you can just watch whatever stone was calling you, and then, oh, I think we've got 3. And then you can jump to the timestamp in the description box. Thank you. So, okay. So this is pile number 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to look at the messages in each of the readings. So trust your intuition and then jump to the timestamp in the description box. And I'll see you in your reading. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. So this was the stone that you were drawn to. And this is going to be the tarot deck that we're going to use. I'll just put this on the side, and then we're going to pick out some oracle cards after we look at this one. This one's going to be at the end. Sweet little message to close off our reading. Okay. So this was the stone that you were drawn to. And this is the green calcite. Who needs it? Anyone who finds themselves lost in the forest of doubt without a map. Libras. Okay, when to use it? When your heart is asking for something but you aren't listening. The heart wants what it wants. The mind wants what it thinks the heart should want. Call on the energy of green calcite to nudge that push and pull in the heart's favor. Live out your heart's desire. Definitely Libra energy with like, because Libra is like ruled by Venus, and you know, it's like the love department, passion, values, and then Libra being an air sign, there's still that, the mind, you know, like the thoughts, that it's just like heart and mind, push and pull. Makes sense. Yes. Live out your heart's desire. Okay. So we've got a strong message there already. We're going to pull out a few oracle cards. This one's for later. Okay. What message does pile number 1 need to hear? What's your channeled message for them? What's your message for pile number 1? Ooh, you've got 2. Okay, we'll look at this one. We get 1 from here, please. What's your message for pile number 1? This one. Oh, this one's calling me. Okay, you got 2 messages. All right. Alliance and connection. I'm hearing like connecting your mind and your heart, just kind of like working together. Joint forces, alliance and connection. Yeah, you make them work together in your favor. Let's see how I'm gonna lay these out. Let's try this here, yeah. And we have forget me not. Always remain true to your intentions. I feel like if you said that you were gonna do something, stick to it. That's what I'm hearing. Jasmine, success will be found if you hold on to hope. I'm seeing this thing, like the situation where it's just like you put in effort towards something, whether it's a person, a project, an idea. It's just like putting effort into something, like you really wanted it, and then suddenly it's just like not working in your favor. So then you just kind of are starting to lose hope on that, and that's why maybe there's that push and pull where you're just thinking, should I still go for it? Should I pull back? Should I continue pursuing it? Should I just let it go? And I think that's where the mind starts stepping in. I'm not saying that you shouldn't follow like your intuition. I mean, not just your gut feeling or what your heart is feeling, but also what you're thinking. Because of course, we can't just, we can't make hasty decisions. I feel it's just like, it's better to be a little, like kind of think through something sometimes, because just following our heart might not be the best for us. I feel like that's how you see things, that's how you approach things. It's just like, yeah, I can follow my heart, I can follow my gut feeling, but at the same time I kind of want to think about, is this logical, is this rational? Because maybe the way your thought patterns used to be might not be the healthiest. I don't know. I mean, I'm picking up that maybe some of you had therapy before or are considering therapy. No, that's just what I'm picking up. Okay, so I feel like what I'm getting right now is that, because here, always remain true to your intentions. It's just like, if what you're doing is coming from a good place. Okay, so let's say if you're trying to achieve something just to boost your ego, right? Or if you're trying to achieve something just because you want, like, it's still ego, but like, you know, like you want recognition from others, but maybe it wouldn't be something that you're inclined to do, you know? So let's say, for example, like, you want to pursue a certain degree at school, or you want to pursue a certain career path just because you feel, or even like a person, just because you feel like other people think, like you're thinking about what other people are gonna think about you, and you're just like, okay, if I'm with this person, if I pursue this career, or if I graduate with this degree, it's gonna make me look good, you know, and then people are gonna like me. So just kind of, if what you were going for was coming from a good place, that's what I meant, just keep sticking to it, because they're just like, there's potential, because for some reason I'm picking up like this is probably like the beginning of something. This is something that with the green here, this is like the heart space, green again, heart space. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna put this aside. We're gonna start. Ooh, this one I wanted to show. We're gonna get some cards. What message do you have for pile number 1? Okay, let's look at this. Maybe it's gonna clarify this card. King of Cups. And you have the 10 of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. You have 2 kings already. And a 10. Oh my goodness. I feel like this is going to bring you a lot of satisfaction. How do I put this? I'll do it like this, yeah. Because with the King of Cups, this stability, but this is also like, maybe you were like in your emotions a lot, and then now you're trying to bring that pentacle energy in, this stability, this kind of groundedness. Ten of Pentacles. Oh, look at that. You've got like a 7 down here. This was calling my attention here. It could just be a drawing of the palm, but this one looks like a 7 to me. And 7 of Pentacles is about like patience, kind of like looking at what you have at the moment, and then kind of just, because from the 7 to the 8 of Pentacles is like putting in the work, and I feel like 7 is more like the reflecting and trusting that it could lead to something, and it does. From the 7 you go to the 10, the King of Pentacles, looking for that stability in that, because I'm getting like whirlwind of emotions flooding, like seeing a lot of just like overwhelming, feeling like drowning energy. And that's something you're trying not to get stuck in. I don't know if you guys have been trying to connect with like whatever you believe in, like a higher spirit, your ancestors, your guides. But I feel like there with the connection, that's what I'm picking up on. They're like guiding you through this. I think you had to take a pause for a moment and just kind of regroup, so that this King of Cups wouldn't be the overwhelming energy where you're not able to stay afloat, but more that you're able to ground yourself, stabilize, and are emotionally, yeah, just more emotionally stable. Like whatever kind of situation you're facing, whether it's a partner, a career shift, or like whatever decision you're making, or yes, whatever decisions you are making from here on out, it's just more that you're trying to go towards it from a more stable platform. That's what I'm seeing. You know, like a boat, a little bit rocky, but then whereas, what's that, like a cruise ship. I don't know if some of you are working on a cruise ship, but like, or boat related things, but like a cruise ship is, I don't know, I've never been on one. We'll just go like saying it's more stable, okay? Instead of like those little boats when you escape. Now I'm seeing Titanic. But anyway, that's what I'm getting right now, okay? Some more cards. What message do you have for pile number 1, please? This one. And this one, these two. Okay, all right, let's put this here. Okay, what message do you have? I think I'm gonna put like this. Yes, 2 of Wands, the Moon, the Chariot, Knave of Swords, Page of Swords. Okay, let's see. I think I can put some here. One more. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what's going on. Two of Wands. There's like a lot of dual energy here with the 2 of Wands here, the Moon here, the 2 animals kind of like connected, and then these 2. I'm hearing same but different. Are you no, are you there's this kind of energy of I'm hearing counterpart. Could be like a partner, it could be a really close friend, it could be a sibling, a close cousin, family member, someone that you're close to. There's like this kind of I'm you know how this one was just like live out your heart's desire, this push and pull. Because with alliance and connection, like I said, this could be someone that you're quite close to, with whether it's like I said, family member, friends, a partner, your guides as well with the Moon here. There's like an energy of working together towards, like in this journey actually, because then you have the 2 of Wands here, which is looking like, I feel like could be that you are trying to maybe not achieve the same goal, that's why same but different, but you are going towards similar paths. Oh, with the 2 mountains as well. I feel like this person, this energy, whoever you've been working with has been able to kind of stabilize you, ground you. 9 of Pentacles here. I'm seeing this chaotic energy. But okay, I'm hearing what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, with the wounds here, and then like the fire. It's just like you've worked your ass towards something. something that you can now show for, like, how do I say this? People don't see what you had to go through to achieve what you did. But then there was that someone, that energy with you that was able to, that you were able to work with to help balance that. There's also that heart push and pull, heart and mind, right? That's the duality as well. With the moon here, sometimes it's about not seeing things eye to eye. Could be the heart and the mind wanting to go to the same destination, but maybe different directions, different ways. Ah, yes. Okay, I just got like chills. I'm picking up that, like, no matter, because I feel like maybe there's this energy of you just not knowing what to follow now, because you're just like, I follow my heart and then it messes me up. I follow just my brain, and then it's just like, it also just brings me to somewhere else. But it's just like, what I'm hearing is that you, like, no matter what path you take, they're gonna lead you towards the same destination. That's why same but different. Same goal, different ways to approach it. See here, they could have the same passion, the same goal that they want to achieve, the same project they want to pursue, but they go about it differently. There's the moon, not seeing things eye to eye, but then you still see, there's that mirror. It's like still the same, maybe a little bit different in some angles, right? See, this is the head here, the tail. It's like pretty mirrored, but like you still have a castle here, a castle there. Still have the dogs connected to the hip. See, it's very, see, it makes sense now. These connected things, heart and mind, are connected. Sometimes they're trying to like go separate ways. I'm seeing that cartoon. What's that? Cat dog, was it? Aren't they connected? That's like, I can't remember, but it's something like that, where different minds but then still going towards the same way. These two, the tiger might go faster, whichever might go faster. Maybe they're gonna sneak through one direction. Maybe they prefer more, for example, maybe they prefer more open spaces to travel. Maybe this one prefers like the forest, or see, but then they want to go towards the same direction, because he's just like, okay, just take me there. They're just like, all right, just go there, but then they go about it different ways, right? With the Page of Swords here, this is like, see, swords is like the mind, thoughts, and it's just here, it's just trying to find out the best way. This is you right now. I feel like this is the energy. See, with like the tears, and I think like because I'm seeing this more as like holding back and just trying to go with more logical thinking to achieve something, but maybe it's not enough, because then there's still something that you have yet to find out, you know? It's just because blindfolded, there's still some details, some things that maybe you are not choosing to look at, or you're just not able to see it at the moment. But that's gonna help you crack this open, if you're trying to crack it open. Or maybe you're not meant to crack this open, but because you're not looking, you're just being too hard on it. But then it's just kind of, this might be able to help you in a different way instead of you trying to crack this open, you know? What is it? We can find out with the other cards. Two of Swords, see? Two. Ace of Wands. Here, two is better than one. Knave of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. the Tower, and the Eight of Pentacles. We'll save this one for later. Put this here first. Okay. Here there are a lot more swords energy. Just a little more. But I feel like there's more balance here with the Queen. She's more balanced in when it comes to using the swords, using the logical, rational side of things. I'm hearing head in the clouds. You've taken your head out of the clouds, grounded yourself here with the Page of Pentacles. See, from the swords to the pentacles. I feel like you've kind of taken off that blindfold to see things first. And then you're able to achieve what it is that you were trying to pursue. You're able to take those steps, especially with the Ace of Wands. I feel this is trying to tell you that, because there's like so much duality here, that like confusion. I'm seeing this as like confusion, not being able to see, and then just kind of like, it's like a messy, you know, like you're trying to go one place, but then it's just like a very zigzag road. But now it's just like moving forward. There's the Two of Swords. But you're not blindfolded this time. Still, you're gonna, I'm seeing this sun. This sun is standing out like a flashlight. I feel like you're gonna be able to see your options, or you're gonna be able to use your mind, like, because I feel like there are a lot of people, or maybe that you've talked to, who've just said, you know, trust your intuition, follow your heart, but then at the same time you're just like, I don't know if I want to just follow my heart this time. Like I said in the beginning, this time you're gonna look at things like options. You're gonna look at your options more in a more objective way. And I feel like that kind of like a light bulb, something switches on, and then you see how, like, you see things in a different way that could help you decide how you're gonna achieve, like pursue, like which way you're gonna follow. It's not that you're only gonna follow your heart or only gonna follow your mind, but you've been able to like bring this together to make it easier for you. Because then you see, like, you know how maybe some people show that they achieve something in a certain way, and then you see another person achieve it in a certain way. So for example, let's say working out, right? People are just saying, oh, I followed this vlogger or YouTuber's workout plan and it worked so well for me. But then another person who does it doesn't work for them, so they follow someone else and that works out for them. Or maybe for like another person, following YouTube videos just doesn't work in general, and then they just like hit the gym or something. So there's just so many ways, and then that's when you were trying to incorporate other people's ways and then you end up finding your own way, where you mix your mind and your heart. You mix a little bit of all that other people have done to succeed, and then you create your own way so that you can succeed. You balance that out. And I feel like with the Queen of Swords, there's no more imposter syndrome, I'm hearing. It's not that you're thinking, oh, but then if I do this, what if I fail? What if? Instead of that, you're just like, you know, fuck that. I'm just gonna do it. I just need to do it. That's why there's this Ace of Wands. It's not this only stuck in your mind energy. You're not just thinking. You're finally taking action, finally going towards, it's slow and steady with the Pentacles energy here, but you are going towards it. And I feel like, setting boundaries, I'm hearing. I feel like maybe setting boundaries from your own thoughts that maybe you used to have, that are trying to interfere, or like trying to, interfere with you taking more action, taking that next step. That's why it's like a little slower, but you're still moving forward, especially with this under Chariot. Chariot is moving forward. With the Tower here, that's, yes, makes sense. Like I said, with the maybe destructive thoughts or like things that you, the way that you used to pursue, okay, we'll go with pursue, or the way that you used to approach things. Now you're just like, this is not serving me anymore. I'm gonna just like demolish this mind, like I'm just gonna restart, maybe not restart, but just kind of like picking out the parts of your foundation that you want to keep, and then just rebuilding to make it a stronger foundation, because now you're able to just kind of set boundaries, and then you're making this stronger, a stronger foundation, slow and steady, brick by brick, but you're gonna be able to protect that energy, that fire that you have to pursue what you want to pursue. So it's not about like needing to choose one or the other, but you're able to find a way to bring it together. So if it's like a business opportunity as well, I feel like you're able to find that niche for you to move forward. Here with the 8 of Pentacles as well. What I say, I mentioned it with the 7, right? Oh no, here, yes. The 10 of Pentacles, there's that 7. Ooh. I think this is what you're ultimately gonna achieve. You're gonna step into a different kind of King of Cups. That stability, that fulfillment, that emotional security. King of Pentacles is also security, financially, with the 10 of Pentacles also. And here is where 8 of Pentacles is working towards something. Working towards a new home. Whatever it is, you're building. You're I'm hearing putting money in the bank. You know how to go about the situation now, and you are working towards it. Yes, it might take, I'm hearing, I don't know if you guys are kind of concerned about how slow you're moving. That's why you're trying to get all these things trying to do all these things at the same time. Because maybe you're trying to race, trying to find the fastest way to get to something. But it's not about that. I mean, this cliche, but it's all about the journey, right? With the Chariot. But still, with Pentacles energy here, it's something that you needed to learn from. It's a lot in your journey is gonna be setting limits, setting boundaries, rebuilding your foundation, relearning some things, like unlearning some unlearning some thoughts or ways that you used to think that no longer serve you. Things that no longer serve you, you're letting them go, you're cutting them off, cutting them out, so that you can invest more towards invest more towards what you are wanting in the future. It's gonna take a while, but you got this. See, always remain true to your intentions. Whatever it is that you want to achieve, and remember your why. Why did you want to go for this? Why is this your goal? And I feel like once you narrow it down to your why, you just kind of go like, it's, it's not about like how fast I can get there. It's more like, okay, why do I want to do this? And then I feel like the journey is going to be much more tolerable, because maybe the way you were seeing it, it was just like, wow, this is so much harder than I thought. Like rocky road, right? Zigzag. But things get easier once you find that, okay, my why is this, and I don't need to get there so fast, but eventually, like, things are gonna be smoother. Like in a car, like you drive so fast, it's gonna be whereas you drive slower, you see the scenery, you enjoy the scenery around you, and then you're just like, oh, I'm already here. Success will be found if you hold on to hope. Okay, don't give up. There's so much more that you can achieve here. Let your heart and your mind work together, because they are connected. It doesn't have to be like tug of war when they can work together. Okay, let's get a closing message for you. What does pile number 1 need to? Oh, my bad. Okay, this is the message. We forgot that one card. Queen of Wands. Her energy, pursuing getting things done, doing what she needs to do. See? All these connections. Success, motivation, driven energy, ambition. Woo! There's so many possibilities for you with this card closing as well. And you have this one more. Let's see. Stephanotis. Cooperation. Take the hand offered or ask. Yes, I feel like your heart, your mind, they're trying to like give you ideas to how to work through things, but then you're just like, no, but then logically this is better, or no, my heart says this is better. So like it says here, take the hand offered or ask. This could be a literal message for you if someone is also offering help to make things a little easier. Like I said, there's like dual energy. Allow help to be given, because I feel like that makes things so much easier for your personal, like your own journey. Okay, that's your message, pile number 1. Okay, there's like so much potential here. You are capable of so much. Things are gonna get easier. All right, trust the process. Also, just take the hand offered or ask. Like I said, if you're working with spiritually, working with more your higher energy, or like with people, just don't be afraid to get help. Get help, yeah, or ask for help, or take the help that they're giving you. Okay, that was your message. I hope this was helpful, and thank you so much for watching this reading. Thank you so much for letting me read your energy, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day or night whenever you're watching this. If you want a more personal reading, all the information is in my description box. For now, take care, and I'll see you next time for another reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. So this was a stone that you were drawn to. This is going to be your tarot deck for a reading. I'm going to put this aside first. We're going to be getting oracle cards from here and here in the beginning, and then this one will be towards the end to close the message. So I'll put this aside. This is going to be a channeled message for you. Let's see what stone you got. Sodalite. Who needs it? Planners, producers, Virgos. When to use it? When you have a big decision to make, when you're 99% finished with a project but can't get your head around the last 1%. Don't. Seriously, give up. Meditate with Sodalite. Abandon solution-oriented thinking. Surrender to your intuition. Wow. And watch your problem get solved from someplace much deeper. Deepen your intuition. This is like really, I don't know if you were drawn to pile number 1, but this is kind of connected to the message that they got. So if you're interested, you could watch that if you were drawn to it. So deepen your intuition with the blue here. Bluish purple, because like blue with the throat, and then purple with the like crown. Yes. Third eye. All right, let's get some oracle cards. What does pile number 2 need to hear? What's your message for them? What's your message for pile number 2? Oh, you got 2 as well. Pile number 1 also got 2 cards. All right, and then we get one from here. Please. Message do you have for pile number 2? This one. Oh, 2 as well. Okay. Y'all need some extra messages. Okay, we'll look at these. Productivity and renewal. I'm hearing, oh, productivity, right? Producers, planners, yes. So connected to your card. This is the way that you approach things. When you approach it, when you go to when you go towards it with a new approach, things start moving. The wheels start turning, I'm seeing. Okay, let's put it like this first. And, ooh, look at that. It's like looking down, trying to find a different way to achieve this. You've got an idea from the heart space. Ooh, okay. Hyacinth, play, laugh, and find joy. I feel like tapping into your inner child, your childlike mind. I feel like approach it not with caution. I was hearing with caution. Maybe that's how you're just like approach it with caution. I feel like that's how you've been kind of going about things, but this time it's just like approach it with wonder. You know, like be curious. Don't be afraid to, you know, maybe some people think, oh wow, that's like not gonna work, or that's so childish, or that's like so simple, like you can't really achieve so many things. But it's just like sometimes when you just go back to your roots, or like to the simpler form of things, like you know how okay, I'm just gonna use this example, like similar to the first one. It's like working out. Feel like there are just so many little extra moves, you know, nowadays. It's just, but then if you go to the basics, if you start with the basics and then kind of build from there, it's easier that way. Especially like, for example, as a beginner, you just kind of start with the basics, and then once you're more familiar and you want more of a challenge, then you work towards variations and adding weight, you know, like making things a little more complicated to challenge yourself some more. So I feel like maybe you've been trying to just like trying to go the right way about things, but then you're just like, now they're telling you to tap into your, like, your trust your gut, and also just like enjoy the process of it. Buttercup, be ready, the best is on its way. Whew. I feel like these so far, the messages for both piles is just like great things are coming, you know. So exciting. Okay, let's look at your cards. What message do you have for pile number 2? For some reason, I'm hearing like, take care, drive slowly. I don't know if you have road rage. Take care, drive slowly. Pay attention. Let's get some more. Does pile number 2 need to hear? I don't know if you guys have been like working a lot. I'm not saying you should stop working altogether, but I'm just picking up this energy of like, not really burnout, but just like really trying to find ways to succeed in what you're doing. There's like this this kind of energy where you know, I mean, you get tired, but then it's like you enjoy what you're doing, so it's like you don't mind it too much. Okay, let's see. Death. Renewal, right next to the death card. The same message, renewal, rebirth. There's something changing. That's why be ready, the best is on its way. I feel like you're someone that's just like, you hear something and you're like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna try that. It's not like you're very close-minded. You're open. Like, I feel like you're open to possibilities, open to taking other people's thoughts into consideration. I feel like, I don't know if you have a leader position or like a higher position where you are able to lead other people, but I feel like there's this energy of finding the best way to effectively execute something, and then you're taking in other people's thoughts, their concerns, their advice as well. And that's how I feel like that's how you are able to, that's one way as well, that where you're able to find a new solution or a new perspective or a new approach. There's like something that you're just like, you know. And I feel like it also makes you feel good that you're able to connect with your workmates that way. Okay, let's see. Page of Swords. Yep. Here with the information, gathering information. You've got the moon. Oh, you're trying to figure out, exactly. You're trying to figure out something that is unknown to you. Knight of, and you start charging. You're like Page of Swords. You just gotta find out a little bit, and then you're just like, whoop. Oh, drive slowly. That's why. Sometimes, because Knight of Swords is one of the fastest knights in the deck as well. But at the same time, it's just like, just because you find out a little bit of something doesn't mean you have to go charging. I'm also hearing this for people who are dealing with another person who might be hiding something from you. Just because you hear it from in one way doesn't mean you have all the details, okay? It's a little bit like he said, she said, and then you're just like, charge, attack, you know? So I think that's why it's like, go slowly. Kind of like, take a deep breath, slow down a little bit. I know maybe it was because it was like, here, trust your intuition, and you're just like, my intuition says this, and now I gotta proceed with caution. You're on high alert a lot, and now I think they're maybe, we'll see what they're gonna try and tell you, but like, I'm seeing a lot of charging here. When I say slow down, Knight of Pentacles, my guy. I'm seeing it like driving so fast, and they're just like, okay, drive carefully, and you know, like screech, like you come to a screeching halt. You're just like, okay, actually, I feel like you're someone who's just pretty easygoing. It's not like you're hard to talk to, like I said. It's like if someone gives you some of their concerns or something, you're just like, okay, I'm gonna do my best and make it, I'm not gonna say make it easier for you, because you're someone, I'm picking up energy where you are able to set boundaries. It's just here, I feel like you're someone who's just like, you could be anyone's ride or die. Like, people can see you and they're just like, yeah, I can trust this person with my life. I don't know if you've heard someone tell you that. Or they're just like, yeah, this one, I can trust that they'll keep my secrets to the grave. That's so cute. Okay, you got three of wands, my bad. 3 of wands here. Let's see some more energy. The devil. The high priestess. You've got big energy here. A lot of major arcana coming out. 7 of swords. We got a couple cards still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that would be a whole other section here in the middle. And the Hanged Man. Yep. Take a break. Slow down a minute. Let me put this here. Okay, what do we got? This is slanting. I can see it. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so we have 3 of wands, the devil, high priestess, 7 of swords. So much better. Okay. Oh, I'm hearing the devil is in the details. Page of swords here. Don't react to situations. What was the other one? It's like, don't react. What's the other R? I can't think of it. Respond. There you go. Don't react. Respond. Thank you. Respond to situations. See? With the devil here under the page of swords, it's almost like it's going to be super tempting from what you found out to just kind of charge. But just kind of like slowing down. Kind of, yes. That's why they're just like deepen your intuition. They're like slowing down and just kind of, it's not that you have to, because sometimes people think that intuition is like so hard to tap into, because you think that, oh, I gotta be like so like connected to spirit, or I gotta hear these messages, I gotta see them, like, but it's just like, oh, I'm like, okay, very quick side note, I don't know if you've been watching a lot of tarot readings recently. So then it's just like you hear one thing from one reader and then you're just like, charge. And then you hear one thing from another reader, you're just like, stop and charge another direction. So I feel like it's kind of, that was the side note. Now, as I was saying, it's just kind of, you don't react right away to it. It's more like you kind of sit back and see how things go. Because intuition is not just tapping into higher spirit, though it's not just that, okay? It's also just like seeing, for example, intuition is also kind of when your brain is able to this is just how I'm seeing it, okay? Like, don't take my word for it. All right, so it's like when your brain makes connections so that you're able to, it's, I would say like a predict certain things, okay? But it's more like making connections to certain ideas, and then it gives you that insight, okay? Insight is a better word. So let's say, for example, if a very good example would be, sometimes people are able to just like look outside or smell the air, and they're just like, it's gonna rain, you know? And then it rains. Maybe people are just like, whoa, you predicted that? But it's just, there are these little details, the little details that's just like the air smells different, or the air feels different, or you see the clouds rolling by and you're just like, yep, it's gonna rain. And it's not, that's how you can also tap into intuition. It's just things that you've experienced as well can give you more insight on what you can what could possibly happen in the future, in the near future, or like what could possibly happen when you take this certain step, okay? So it's not just that you hear and then you just take action based on that. It's not reacting to things, but kind of taking a moment, observing, and then responding. I know this is like deep in your intuition, and then it's more like tapping into your heart space, but I feel like you're quite good at that at the moment. You're quite connected to your heart space with this green as well. I feel like now it's more just slowing down, a lot of, with the pentacles here, slowing down and just responding to it. High Priestess is, the High Priestess under the moon, the unknown, right? She knows this unknown, how do you say, knowledge. It's more like now at this point, you use it as a secret weapon. It's access to secret knowledge, and then using it, tapping into the secret knowledge to make things happen. It's finding something out, and then now it's not like, let's set shit on fire, you know? It's not that, but you're just kind of like, okay. At the same time, you're not letting your emotions take over. It's more this balance with the Seven of Swords here, and the Hanged Man. This is kind of, yes, with the Aquarius, with the moon and Aquarius, this kind of energy, somewhat like detachment. Ooh, I don't know if you guys are trying to manifest something, and then you're just like charge. You're trying to like, there's a lot of like, how do you say this? A lot of attachment. Yes, with the Devil, attachment as well. There is a lot of attachment here, but now instead of reacting right away, you are responding. So there's this like, okay, I know these things. There's some things I found out, and I'm just gonna kind of like do what I have to do, but I'm not gonna chain myself to this situation, because it's not gonna serve me in the long run. With the Three of Wands here, yes, this is like taking a step back, kind of. Yes, you can still have that fire, that drive, but at the same time, you're just kind of like looking at things first. You're looking at the horizon before you start charging, you know? Like, you kind of stepped off your horse a little bit, and you're just like, kind of, okay, where am I? You know? Just kind of scanning, kind of taking in the surroundings, kind of like trying to figure out where you are right now. Just taking a pause. Here with the Hanged Man is another pause as well. Seeing things in a different perspective. Kind of like, okay, I have this. I'm gonna just like, if you're manifesting something, it's more like, okay, I'm just gonna focus on what I need to focus on, and I'm just like, I've marked these here. I'm just gonna let that guide me instead. I'm gonna learn from this instead. Ooh, okay, let's take out the final cards here. Two of Wands. Ace of Cups. Stability. Four of Cups. Something you do not expect. Look at this. With the Moon, the High Priestess, something you do not know yet. This is like really not telling me what's happening here. They don't want me to tell you. I feel like they just kind of want you to really detach from the outcome of it, but trust that it's on the way, though you're not gonna see it come. It's when you least expect it. Ten of Swords and Five of Cups. You're looking at this Ten of Swords, and instead of staying still, like I said, attaching to this energy that maybe the way you went for things, like this is a lot of air energy. It's just like trying to do so many things at the same time that you just kind of, it burnt you out, or it just like made you approach things so carefully that you're just kind of sometimes scared to just go for it. And now you're just like, okay, maybe you feel like, I don't know if you're someone who feels like you've lost time because of how much you've put into this, and then it's just like not working out. But instead of grieving, I feel like you're not someone who would grieve the past, or the past as wasted time per se. It's maybe you would grieve a little bit for your old self, but then you also know to move forward. With this Five of Cups, you still have two cups here. Okay, with the Two of Wands here, you are taking a stand. Also, this Three of Wands is leaning on for support. This Ace of Cups, and yes, this Ace of Cups is coming. You're not gonna expect it though. But it's when you detach. When you start, I feel like once you start looking at things or approaching things in a different perspective, like trying something new, that's when things start moving. And then you're just so focused on what you're working on, and then suddenly, boom, it comes, and you're just like, damn, I didn't expect that. So it's like, this is letting you know that it's coming. But at the same time, I think they don't want to, I'm hearing like they don't want to give you so many signs, because I feel like you've become so attached to it that it's kind of worn you out, and you're just like, it's not here yet. I can't, like, nothing's happening. Like, I'm doing what I want. Wait, what? I'm doing what I need to do. No, it's not this. Oh, it's like you're like, okay, I thought I saw the sign, I saw this, I saw that, and then it's just kind of clouded your judgment here with the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords. It's taken so much from you energetically too, taken up too much of your space. Yes, taken up too much of your mind space, your mental space, your psychological, like feeling, like your feelings as well. It's just burning you out. That's a lot of thoughts, man. But now it's just like moving forward, you slow down, you just kind of go like, okay, these are things that are not working out, but I'm not gonna just hold on to these possibilities, because there are others. There are other ways to approach this, and I feel like you're gonna be so in this energy, and then that's when it comes through, okay? So kind of like, I would say, like what I'm seeing here, like I said, is the learning from your previous experiences and using that to aid your intuition. Okay? All right. Let's look at a final message to close off this reading for pile number 2, please. What message? Final message. What final message do you have for them? Ooh, I feel like there's like, I feel like it worries you that you are unsure of what's coming, and that's why it's just like maybe charging blindly. But now they're just like, okay, just kind of see things, like kind of assess the situation, maybe like have fun with it. Actually, it doesn't have to be scary. Foxglove. Confidence. Be what you want to see. Feel like you're trying to manifest something in your life, and then when you focus on what you need to do to achieve that, when you are doing your best to be what you want to be, that's when, of course, that's when everything comes in. I feel like once you work towards one thing that you are trying to manifest, let it, like, whether it be career or like relationship or a new, like you want to move countries, it's just like once you work on the little details, once you find out what you need to find out, then you take those. I feel like you're someone who's very determined. You take the steps you need to take towards it, and then slowly but surely you start realizing, damn, I'm actually here, you know? Pile number 2, this was your reading. This is so, it was like kind of this kind of energy that's just like, yes, looks a little fuzzy, but you know, just I feel like once you walk through that mist, it's just like a lot of clear green fields I'm seeing. So trust that everything's gonna work out. The best is on its way. You gotta be ready for it, because you're just like, damn, I didn't expect all of this already. And I'm so excited for you. I hope this was helpful. I hope. Thank you so much for letting me read your energy. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day or night whenever you're watching this. If you want a more personal reading, all the information is in the description box. For now, take care, and I'll see you next time for another reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So this was a stone that you were drawn to, and this is going to be the tarot deck that we use. And I'm going to move this here first. We're going to pull out oracle cards from here and here in the beginning, and then towards the end we're going to get one final message to close the reading, like a sweet ending. Okay, I'm hearing dessert. I don't know if you guys are fond of like sweet things. Okay, let's look at this card. It's Moonstone. So who needs it? All you earth goddesses, gods and goddesses out there, and the people you keep around who need to work on their empathy, patience, and intuition. All these piles, I don't know if like you were drawn to other piles, but all the piles are like tapping into intuition. I mean, related to intuition. I don't know if it's the full moon coming up. Moon is like intuitive energy. Anyway, when to use it? Under a new moon, use it to set intentions that align with your purest, life-affirming, inner child nurturing calling. Under a full moon, Moonstone belongs in the bedroom or wherever you get down. Find your natural rhythm. I'm hearing listen to your body. Drink lots of water. Take a lot of rest if you need it. I'm hearing that. Then if it like slowing down. Yeah, similar to, I feel like all the piles very similar. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get here first. What message do you have for pile number 3? Message. Oh, pile number 3. Is that 1? Okay, that's 1. Clarity. I just heard gravity, John Mayer, but instead it's like clarity. Oh, yeah. The moon is also about like with your intuition, you find out things that you wouldn't have realized if you just approached it with your mind. I feel like once you just kind of sit and I'm hearing meditate. I don't know if you meditate. Once you do that, I feel like things just become clearer for you. What message do you have for pile number 3? 2 little messages. We have Violet. The answers and truths are always within. My goodness. Reflecting, intuition. Tulip. You are worth what it is you desire. I'll do this like this. You are worth what it is you desire. I don't know. This is okay. Because I'm picking up some energy. I don't know if you're drawn to pile number 2, but it's similar where you feel that what you're achieving is just there's a lot of thoughts going on. And was it pile number 2 or pile number 1 where there was like this kind of imposter syndrome energy where, because there's just so many thoughts about it not working out, that you just feel like, okay, never mind, maybe it's not supposed to be for me. But you're meant to see it. It's just need to like slow down your thoughts, and I feel like that's when you can connect to your third eye. I don't know if like someone's been looking at finding ways to connect to your third eye, but just being able to feel not feel messages, but feel things. Yes, connecting to your body. I feel like that's how you can get messages. That's why feel messages. I see. I think you are someone who is quite, I'm hearing clairvoyant. I don't know if you are someone who is quite, like, you can connect to that higher energy quite easily, where you get messages, like you see, like you can see situations, or like you see it as pictures when you get messages or downloads from your guides or higher energy sources. It's just like when you're able to, like, that's how you can connect as well. Another way is that when you connect to your body, I feel like, you know, when you go to a certain place and then you're just like, I'm not vibing, you know, it's not just the people, but it's the people, but it's not just that, but also just like where you are physically. You just kind of pick up this kind of, sometimes there's a nasty energy, sometimes there's like a more like stuck energy, you know, like when something's not well ventilated, it feels like that. So I feel like trying to get messages by listening to your body as well, like really tapping. I don't know if you've not been connecting to your body recently. Maybe you have, like, you used to be more. I'm picking up yoga. I don't know if you do yoga, but it's just like when you're able to just pay attention to how your body feels in certain ways, or like in certain places, or when you do certain things, like really just listening to your body and how that feels. The answers and truths are always within. I think literally like within your body too. Like you can feel it, because I feel like we know a lot. Our bodies also knows a lot. Our bodies know a lot, and we're able to pick up on energy. I feel like no matter if you feel that you are able to get messages or see things or hear things, it's not just that, but also just your body. If you really listen to it, you can find out a lot of things. Okay, let's see, what messages do you have for pile number 3? What messages do you have for them? These two. Pile number 3, please. What messages do you have for pile number 3? Moving forward. Death card also showed up for pile number 2. Changing direction, I'm hearing. What does pile number 3 need to hear? What message do you have for pile number 3? These 3. Okay, thank you. Put this aside. Oh, we've got, okay, maybe this belongs up here, this one down here, yeah? Let's see, strength. Let's look at more cards first. Okay, these are all in reverse. 8 of Swords. Trapped in your body. 2 of Cups. Ace of... Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe these are... Hold on. I feel like these are like this. And then these are here. Yes, thank you. Oh, this cup energy. Letting it flow. You've got the sun. My gosh. Great. See, you are worth what it is you desire. Whatever you're manifesting here, whatever you want to bring into your life, you deserve it. And it's on the way. Once you kind of move forward, take a different direction. Go a different direction. One more card here. Hanged Man. All right. Let's just figure this out for a moment. I know we can fit one more card. It's a little bit more. This one you might not see the end of it, but the edge of it. It's fine. Lay this out so we can see the Hanged Man. All right. It takes a lot to get out of this, your thought. That's why there's like a lot of these thoughts are what is trapping you. If you're not trapping you, actually, it's kind of like keeping you stuck. Because I'm not really picking up on stuck energy. It's more like, how can I move forward from here? Because you're not feeling trapped. You can see there's clarity. You can see there's a way out. Whereas here, maybe like your thoughts are kind of keeping you stuck. You know, that's why I'm picking up like you are quite connected with the moon here, and then clarity. You're quite connected to yourself. It's not that. You're connected to your spirit guides, ancestors, whoever you're trying to work with, whatever higher source. There is that connection, and then that trust that things are gonna work out. You're just not able to figure out how to go about it because there are just so many, I'm hearing, limiting beliefs. And it's tough. It's tough to just shut up your mind, you know? I'm seeing this for some reason. I'm seeing it like, shut up. But it's just like, there's just so many thoughts. And I think I'm seeing this as confiding in someone. Working with a therapist, for some reason, I'm seeing that. Confiding in someone that you can trust, someone who is emotionally ready to be there for you, because I feel like maybe you have been on that receiving end before, where other people have reached out to you when they've been feeling down or when they've had a lot on their mind, and then they just kind of confide in you. And you know how it feels that sometimes you're not emotionally or mentally prepared for that, and then when they do share, it takes a lot from you. I feel like you're quite empathic with this moonstone, right? Yes, moonstone with the moon energy here, and a lot of cups here. There's like a lot of, and water. Look at that, a lot of water here, and blues. I feel like you're someone who is quite empathic, and that's why people can trust you, which is great. But at the same time, I feel like it just, you know how that feels, and sometimes when they do open up to you, it's just a little overwhelming, and you just, maybe that's kind of holding you back from opening up to others, because then you're worried that maybe you're gonna make them feel that way too. But I feel like you have people that you can trust with this Two of Cups. You have a partner, you have some friends, you have someone that you, even like just confiding in your higher source. If for example, if praying gives you that what's that feeling? That relief of like relieving a burden, I would say, like releasing some energy, pent up energy. I feel like that can also be one way, but also someone physically, if that helps you. For some reason, I'm seeing like confession. I don't know if someone is Catholic or Christian, but I don't know if they do confession for Christianity. But anyway, there's that confession room I'm seeing, but also just confiding in someone. And that's just like, I feel like it's gonna release a lot, and also open up opportunities towards lighter energy. For some reason, I don't know why I thought I saw the sun here. But this opens up a lot of, like, you get that lighter feeling, and then you're just like, actually, that was not so bad. I mean, I'm not saying that you're gonna discredit what you're going through now, but then, now, after going through it, you're just like, okay, now I know that this was just something that was limiting me. And I'm able to step out of it. I'm able to loosen these ties, shake it off, and see that there's actually like an opening here. It's not closed. I'm not trapped. I know that there's a way out. It's just sometimes my mind is just making me feel like there isn't, though making you think that there isn't, though you can feel that there is a way. And I feel like once you listen to your body, like you just kind of sit there, take a moment, and just like listen to how you feel. Like here, upside down, you're gonna feel a lot of things. You're gonna feel blood rush through your head. You're gonna feel maybe, I don't know, your foot's gonna go numb, or I'm not saying you're gonna physically feel those things, but in this case, you're gonna feel different sensations. And I feel like that's also one way. Look at that. Things on the head, right? I feel like that's where you are able to connect more to your intuition as well. Like you feel, you'll get messages based on like how your body's feeling. Okay, let's look at some more. Reverse. The Hierophant. How do we do this? Should fit. Five of Swords. Page of Cups. Offering help. Nine of Swords. That mind games I'm hearing for some reason. For some of you, you're just like, I'm not letting anyone play mind games with me anymore. I'm done with mind games. I see things for the way they are. I'm not going to be trapped in this cycle. Ten of Wands. That's a lot, but it's almost done. It's coming towards it. It's coming to an end. This is the end of a cycle. The death, that's why. This is the end. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Actually, these others, we can lay them out on top, okay? So we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Let me just put this here first. And then we can lay out the other cards together with the Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, like religion is actually quite a big thing. Maybe that's helped you. Like maybe some of you have reconnected to your... Oof! Especially with this, the Eight of Cups, sometimes it's more like... this message is also about moving towards something that's more fulfilling. It's not just, yes, I have all these 8 cups, but then something more spiritually fulfilling as well could be. So with the Hierophant here, could be, yes, I was picking up that some of you guys could be more religious, and then that's how you are able to connect to a higher source, or that's opened up your third eye, or like that's how you felt more connected within yourself. And that's also helped you kind of, I'm hearing resolve conflict, but this is more just like moving forward from like choosing your battles. I'm hearing it's like you kind of allowed those, I'm hearing you have used this newfound intuition, these new ideas that you have. This is also ideology. You are finding your own, finding the one that makes you feel good for you. Just okay, there are a couple of messages here. Some of them is like you find some ideas that resonate with you, and then you just like leave the rest. It's like, it's not saying, I'm not saying that you only practice part of the religion and then you're just like, nope, I'm not following the rest of it. It's like, because sometimes messages can be outdated, and I feel like you're finding ways to apply it in your life right now. Like, yes, maybe they say certain things in the Bible, for example, but then let's say when it comes to partnerships, right? This thing that some hardcore religious people tend to use when it comes to same-sex couples, where they're just like, God made Adam and Eve, so it has to be man and wife, you know? But then here you're just like, you're taking what resonates. Yes, he made love happen. You're seeing it in that way. It's just like, doesn't have to be man, woman, or, you know, it can be anyone, anything you find. Okay, I'm taking back anything. It can be anyone, however they identify as. And you see it as, okay, love resonates with me. I believe that there is pure love, and good intentions and you believe in that love. It just is not only in this form, you know? So I feel like that's how you're able to see things in different, you don't let certain beliefs limit you. Like maybe it's not just religious, but like certain things that you used to think. This is very similar to pile number 1. But you start seeing things in a different perspective. Yes, you can still practice certain things, or yes, you can still how do I say this? Maybe you are pursuing the same path, but then you go about it a different way because you see things in a different light. You've let go of things that might make your cup overflow, because yes, cup overflowing is a good sign, but here I'm seeing it more like overwhelm, and it's just taking too much from you. That here it's like you're taking what resonates and you're just like you're picking your battles. You're not just I'm gonna like go after all these things. It's more like, okay, these first and then I'll come back for the rest. Because when you do take everything at the same time, it's just gonna be overwhelming, right? You're not gonna see things clearly, because look, with the 10 of Wands, vision is blocked. Looking down, trying to find your path there, but how can you see where you're going? You could be swerving one way, swerving the other way, but then the path you're going is like over there. See, there's like a lot of not being able to see. Closing your eyes, looking down, blindfolded. But here with the sun, it's like right under the sun energy. You're gonna be able to see things. Like it's gonna shed light in the darkness. It's gonna allow you to look up. There's all this clarity. Oh my God, it makes sense. All of this because you tap into, you've taken a moment to listen to your gut, to listen to your body, grounding energy, and trusting that you have someone. Like if you are looking for someone not just to confide in, but someone you can trust, you're worthy of that. Okay? I'm hearing for some of you guys, don't be afraid that once you show your ugly side that people are gonna turn and run. Because here with this and the Ace of Cups next to it, I feel like they're able to, there's unconditional love. There's someone who will accept you. Now, I'm not saying that you have to depend on someone, okay? This is not like you are going to just pour like every time. I'm not saying that you cannot confide in someone all the time. I'm just saying in this case, it's not that we're not gonna be depending on someone for everything, you know? I don't know if this is coming out the right way, but what I'm trying to say is that you have someone you can trust. Someone who's gonna be there for you, back you in your corner, okay? They're there for you. And you're worthy of that trust. You're worthy of that friendship, that love, that partnership, okay? Something that you're trying to work out. This is, I feel like it's a lot more personal, life related, instead of like a specific aspect. Like love, career, like, yeah, love, career, or other things. It's more personal growth. But we have some more, hold on, because I was going to say something, but there's some more cards here. Let's just lay them out. Queen of Pentacles, this is stability. Oh, more stability. 7 of Pentacles. King of Wands. Ooh. And 5 of Pentacles. There's this, I'm hearing Adele. There's a fire starting in my heart. What's that song? Rolling in the deep. Something grounding. Something that drives you. There's this energy. Because this, on top of these, I feel like we're shining light on this. We're trying to, I feel like the Sun card is here as a reminder that though times get hard, times get tough, it doesn't mean that there's no other way to go about the situation, you know? You're not gonna be stuck forever in one case, in one scenario, in one situation. When you look at things in a different perspective, you'll find the answers. Here with the Queen of Pentacles, this is nurturing energy. This is stability and groundedness. I feel like connecting, meditation I'm hearing. Connecting to something that stabilizes you. Whether it's someone that you look up to, it could be an authoritative figure, like a parent, a mentor, a teacher, your religion, you know, someone that you look up to can help kind of bring that groundedness, stabilize that energy. Here with more that you look at things, you just kind of you pick your battles, take what resonates, leave the rest. You're just accumulating these things, and then you find a way to drive you forward. You're not letting that hold you back anymore. I feel like whatever it is that you're achieving in life, I feel like that gives you that newfound fire. Because there's the strength card here, fire energy, wands here. Maybe before, when you used to go for something, everything happens at the same time. So many thoughts. You have so many thoughts in your head, and then it kind of like gives you this feeling that, oh, if I don't do it now, I'm gonna lose this chance. And then so you grab everything and just try to do everything at the same time, and it's just like overwhelming. And I feel like you've been through that before, and now so you're looking at your past experiences and you're just like, okay, these were helpful, this maybe not so much, but like you've gathered experience, and now you know how to approach it in a better way, in a more level-headed way. It's not just like fire, not like how do you call it, not in a very unexpected or unplanned way, but you are more stable. You see things as they are. You're looking out at the horizon, seeing all that you can achieve this time. Pile number 3. There is growth. Your message is that there is growth promised. And all of this is possible. You're worthy of it. Do not allow your thoughts to limit you and the possibilities that you can achieve in the future. I feel like the sun is also trying to shine on endless possibilities that you can see in the horizon. Whatever you're trying to go for. Anything can happen and more. Okay? Let's see a final message to close off the reading. What do you have? Ooh, okay. Thank you already. Like, get it over with. Ooh, same card as pile number 2. Take the hand offered or ask. Take the hand offered. They're offering help. They're like, okay, I know you need some help. I know you need some guidance. I know you want some messages. You can ask for the message and you shall receive. I feel like maybe getting messages through physical sensations could also help. Like you could say, if this is something I should go for, maybe just like help me feel it in this part of my body, like maybe my arm or something. Like I'm hearing that. Okay, take the hand offered or ask for help. Okay, don't feel like you have to take everything and keep it to yourself. Okay, this is a journey to be shared. I feel like there's so much you can learn when you're able to find someone you can trust and who can guide you through this journey. Okay, pile number 3, that was your reading. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for letting me read your energy. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day or night whenever you're watching this. If you feel like getting a more personal reading, the information is in my description box, and I'll see you next time for another reading. But for now, take care. Bye.